Now today we are going to see the multiplication of decimal number by 10, 100 and 1000. Yesterday we have seen the simple multiplication of decimal numbers, but here you have to multiply the decimal number by 10, 100 and 1000. So how will you do it? For example, if we have 17.6 multiplied by 10. Now, how will you solve it? You can apply your multiplication method, but the simple way or the way to solve this, we will see it. Now, this 17.6, this 17.6, first you have to do or you have to remove this decimal point. And for the removal of decimal point, you have to convert this decimal number into the fraction. Now, what will be the fraction form of this? If you see, after the decimal there is only one digit. So in the denominator we will have the number 10. If the given question, if in any question after decimal two digits are there, our denominator we will remove the decimal point and the denominator will be 100. If why two zeros in the denominator? Because after the decimal there are two digits. If three digits are there in the given number, if three digits are there, remove the decimal point and put the three zeros in the denominator. Okay, so here in this question 17.6, after the decimal one digit is there, so we will convert this into fraction, remove this decimal point and the denominator will be 10. Why? Because there is one digit after the decimal and this is multiplied by 10 as it is. Now you can see that 1010 cancel, means 10 ones are 10, 10 ones are 10. So the answer we get as 176. Now the example, or if the question is 17.6 multiplied by 100. So how will you solve it? So same steps are there. To remove this decimal point, we have to convert it into the fraction. So we will convert it into the fraction. And for the removal of decimal, what we will do? We will fill the denominator by 10, 100 or 1000 accordingly. After the decimal, how many digits are there? You have to put it into the denominator by 0. This multiply by 100 as it is. Now this 10 cancel out. So the terms are remain 176 multiplied by 10. Now you know the multiplication of 10. It will be simply 1760 and that will be our final answer. Now one more example, if we see 1.76 multiplied by 100. So same, you have to convert this decimal number into fraction. Now as you can see that after the decimal two digits are there. So what will be our denominator? It will be 100. Two zeros will come. Why two zeros? Because after decimal two digits are there and this multiply by 100 as it is. So 100 ones are 100, 100 ones are 100. So the answer we get as 176. Now one more example, if we see 2.36 multiplied by 10. So how will you do it? For the multiplication by 10, 100 and 1000, what will be the steps? Convert given decimal number into fraction and then solve accordingly. So we will convert this decimal number. Now as you can see, there are two digits after the decimal point. So remove this decimal point and what will be our denominator term? It will be 100 multiplied by 10. So again 1010 cancel. So the terms are remaining as 236 divided by 10. You have to again convert it into decimal form. So what will be our decimal? In the previous video you have seen, if there is 10 in the denominator, the decimal point will be before the 1 digit from the right side. So where will be our decimal point? It will be before the last digit, that is before the 1 digit. So the answer we get 23.6.